Hello and welcome back to Hal Tech TV. Today we are unboxing the long overdue Noctua NH-L9i. Now this is the original version, it's not the one that they showed off at Computex this year, and it unfortunately is not the much larger one of the same sort of style. So it is the original L9i, but this is going to be one of two CPU coolers that we are unboxing and reviewing in the next few days. So keep an eye out for the other one, but for now, let's take a look at what comes in the box of the Noctua NH-L9i. So guys, I do apologise if you can hear outside. It's a very hot day, so I have to have the windows open, and that generally means a lot more noise. So on the front of the box we have basically the same design that we see on any Noctua product. So we have the main feature that they want to talk about here. Then we've got the model name, some more important information, as well as kind of the main features to do with the product. And here we have the socket that they connect to. So that is the LGA 115X, which is essentially all the 1150, 1155, 1156 sockets all in one. They use the same CPU cooler mount. So yes, you can't use this on an Intel cooler. There is an Intel variant, and that is the L9A. So around the back of the box we have some kind of a description of the product, and if you can read that and want to pause it there, and then we have basically the measurements for the CPU cooler there, as well as all your kind of specifications for both the fan and the CPU cooler itself, and some more features. So yeah, if you want to read all of them, you can pause it, and I'll give you a little teaser of us opening the box. So just for added specialness, we're going to reopen the box, even though we've already just opened it for you. It's the nicest CPU cooler unboxing I've ever done. It's a lovely layout, but yes, so we have the kind of little leaflet that we always get with Noctua products up here, and this is how to install it, add thermal paste, whatnot. I'm going to take it out the frame so that the exposure settings don't keep going crazy like they always do when I take them out. We also have our fan speed reducer here for the CPU cooler if you want to use that. Now this is basically everything that you're going to get for the fan, so you don't get kind of the whole fan package if you were going to buy the fan itself retail. You basically get this and the fan, as well as mounting screws. And other than that, if we take this off, it'll give me a better access to the other stuff. So we have NTH1 thermal paste. Now this is some really high quality thermal paste. We do actually use it here, so we have another one right there, and we have mounting screws and a nice metal Noctua badge, which I actually really like. I wouldn't put it on my case. I don't think my case would deserve it. So yeah, that's what that looks like. We'll take the CPU cooler off and put it to one side. It does have a sticker there, which was meant to go over the base, but it kind of hasn't. And how do we get into this box? You know what? I shall just open it, and there. Okay, so goodbye box, and there we have some more screws. Now I'll have to figure out what everything's for. But yeah, so we've got more screws there. And then we have the CPU cooler. So I shall give you a better look from better angles in a second. So unfortunately it's got quite loud outside. I hope it doesn't get picked up that well on the camera. Now I do want to point out that the last set of screws that I found were actually for the fan. So if you want to mount a 25mm thick fan on this, you can do with those screws instead of having the A9X14, which is a 14mm fan on. Now, the first thing I want to say about this CPU cooler, now I know this is an unboxing, but this is the highest rated fan on Haltech TV. This received our Platinum Award, and it's the only product at the moment to have ever received the Platinum Award. So in my opinion, any CPU cooler that is going to have this fan on as stock is going to be high rated anyway. Without even needing to test it, I can tell you right now that it will be high rated. But yes, so moving on, we have our 20 centimeter cable that comes pre-attached to the A9, and I'll just give you a nice good look round without trying to touch the base. So we've got two heat pipes. You know what? I'll be back in a second in a way so that we don't get attacked by exposure. Okay, so again we have the CPU cooler. Two heat pipes with Noctua punched into the side there. Now in the review, camera doesn't pick up that well on metal. In the review, I will cover things like fin density and that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't pick up metal that well. But this is what it looks like. And I'll actually take the fan off right now, just so that you get a nice good look at it without the fan on. Because that's what the unboxings are really for, to give you the best look around it, without really going that far in depth. So this is why we took the fan off, to show you the inside, to show you that the two heatsinks are actually in a U formation. So they start here, and they go down, and then around. And now, the camera isn't picking it up that well in terms of focusing, because it's not very good at focusing on shiny metals because of all the reflections, but that gives you a good enough look at what it looks like on its own without a fan on. Now I'll put my face back on the camera and I'll say goodbye. So there we have it. That was the unboxing and first looks at the Noctua NH-L9i. If you want to check out the video review and written review on this product specifically, links will be down below when they are actually published. Now we do have another CPU cooler that we will be doing the same stuff on, the same sort of stuff on, and as you will probably be aware, the past few videos and publishings that we've done have all kind of linked into one thing, and we are working on a project which will have these in, so if you want to subscribe so that you get all the information about that when it happens. But other than that, I'm Hal Thompson. This has been another Haltech TV video. Don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.